The Sovereign International Treasury Monetary 1. Date October 25, 2022. Order NO 021. We hereby confirm that the International Treasury Monetary 1 is the owner and manager of the World Global Account of the International Treasury Monetary 1 NO 010001 4 AAA 777 C3 AM01, which was located in the World Bank until October 29, 2021, and distributed to various banks in countries around the world. We remind that the International Treasury Monetary 1 is the owner and manager World Global Account of the International Treasury Monetary 1 011700 35 16 222 777 888 999, which was located in the World Bank until October 29, 2021, and distributed to various banks in countries around the world. We remind that the International Treasury Monetary 1 is the owner and manager of assets, including accounts under the names White Spiritual Boy, Spiritual Wonder Boy, Spiritual Wonder Brothers, Morning Star, King David, Prophet Muhammad, Demas and Saint Timothy, White Mongolia, White Vatican, White Eagle, Maria Sinukuan or Divine Crystal, Maria Divine Banahaw or Sunflower, Maria Cristina or Divine Magdalene, Maria Makiling or Divine Ester Egg, Falcon, Alpha Omega, and other accounts in different banks in 189 countries around the world. We are guided by previous resolutions and statements of the International Treasury Monetary 1, confirming the resolution NO 001 from April 7, 2020, Anti-Crisis Financial Measures, resolution NO 002, date June 2, 2020, the one way out of the global financial crisis, resolution NO 003, dated October 1, 2020, resolution NO 004, dated 23/2021, cancellation of historical assets in order to form a balanced new financial system, resolution NO 005, dated July 16, 2021, resolution NO 006, dated September 13, 2021, resolution NO 007, dated October 1, 2021, resolution NO 008 of December 21, 2021, resolution NO 009 of December 22, 2021, notification NO 010 of January 13, 2022, resolution NO 011 of January 22, 2022, resolution NO 012 of February 27, 2022, resolution 013 of March 1, 2022, resolution NO 014 of March 3, 2022, resolution NO 015 of March 13, 2022, resolution NO 16 of March 16, 2022, resolution NO 17 of May 13, 2022, resolution NO 018 of July 22, 2022, order NO 019 of September 23, 2022, order NO 020 of October 5, 2022. We hereby confirm that the Military People's Council of the USSR is a successor of the legislative, judicial, and executive power of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Resolution of the First Congress of Citizens of the USSR No. 1, December 13, 1991. Mandate of Trust of the First Congress of Citizens of the USSR No. 1 and 1, dated December 13, 1991. Resolution of the First Congress of Citizens of the USSR to the United Nations and to the international community of all countries of the world. No. 1 and 2, dated December 13, 1991. Resolution of the First Congress of Citizens of the USSR, No. 1 and 3, dated September 13, 1991. 874 delegates, including from the Republic of the USSR, participated in the First Congress of Citizens of the USSR. From the RSFSR, 368 delegates. From the Ukrainian SSR, 196 delegates. From the Belarusian SSR, 94 delegates. From the Kazakh SSR, 54 delegates. From the Armenian SSR, 31 delegates. From the Moldovan SSR, 30 delegates. From the Uzbek SSR, 24 delegates. From Tajik SSR, 16 delegates. From the Kyrgyz SSR, 14 delegates. From the Azerbaijani SSR, 12 delegates. From the Latvian SSR, 10 delegates. From the Georgian SSR, 9 delegates. The Turkmen SSR, 8 delegates. From the Estonian SSR, 6 delegates. Of the delegates who were presented at the First Congress of Citizens of the USSR, the following worked and voted anonymously: 386 deputies of the Supreme Soviet of the USSR, 264 deputies of the Supreme Soviets of the Union Republics of the USSR, 149 deputies of regional, city and district formations, 57 deputies of settlement and rural Soviet of the USSR, 7 delegates from power structures of the USSR. We hereby confirm that according to the resolution of the Presidium of the Military People's Council of the USSR, State Decree of USSR number 81-6 dated October 7, 2018 about the restoration of the activities of the Treasury of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics. The International Treasury Monetary One performs the function of the Treasury of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. The post of Treasurer of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics has been entrusted to the Secretary General and Chief Treasurer of the International Treasury Monetary One, His Majesty Alexander Nikolaevich Paramonov. We hereby confirm that according to the resolution of the Presidium of the Military People's Council of the USSR, number 11-1111 dated October 18, 2013, and the order of the Presidium of the Military People's Council of the USSR number 11 dated October 25, 2013, the Fund of Social and Economic Development of Regions, Treasury of the Creator of RA, headed by the Director, His Majesty Alexander Nikolaevich Paramonov, was approved in the status of the Supreme Organizational and Executive State Body of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, in the monetary, financial, socio-economic, and cultural spheres of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics. We reaffirm that the decision of the Congress of People's Deputies of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics of March 14, 1990, and O-136-0I, on the establishment of the post of the President of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics and excluded articles, and O-6, on the leadership role of the Central Committee of the Communist Party, from the Constitution of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Amendments and additions to the Constitution of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics is illegitimate and illegal as the Congress of People's Deputies of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics was first opened in May 25, 1989, in the city of Moscow and is the highest legislative organ of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics, but within the framework of the Constitution of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics of October 7, 1977, without the right to make amendments and additions to the Constitution of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics of October 7, 1977. On the basis of exclusive historical law, the right of the sovereigns, by the right of the owner of all world assets, from the creator of the new era, and by the right of the main regulator of the world financial system, we confirm that on the basis of the right of the sovereign of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, on the basis of international law, the sovereign country of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics is a sovereign and acting subject of international law, together with sovereign citizens of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. We hereby inform that during the investigation with the help of the State Security Committee of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, as well as international law enforcement and counter-terrorism organizations, only in one of the many episodes it became clear that the 80s and 90s criminal officials of the highest leadership level of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics and the Secretary General of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union Gorbachev MS, and later the illegitimate President Mikhail Gorbachev, together with the President of Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republics, Yeltsin Boris, suspended for illegal actions from post of the President of Russia. Constitutional Court of the Russian Federation conclusion and OZ2 of September 21, 1993, acting on a criminal plan to rob a sovereign country, sovereign people, sovereign citizens of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics, organized embezzlement and theft of assets of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. The stolen assets from the sovereign were transferred in various criminal ways to the various organizations and individual persons. We affirm that this crime is absolutely unacceptable and violates the most serious articles in the field of criminal law of a sovereign country of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, subject and subsubjects of law of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics, and in the field of international criminal law. In order to restore justice, according to the executive historical right, the right of the sovereign, the right of the owner of all world assets from the creator of the new era, and the right of the chief regulator of the world financial system, all the above decrees, resolutions, and notifications are confirmed. The decree of the Presidium of the Military People's Council of the USSR, number 4444, dated October 29, 2015, is confirmed. On the basis of the foregoing, we decide to deprive of legal personality and outlaw all subjects of the law of those who are guilty of this crime, to declare, confirm, and declare illegal the Belvedersky Agreement declared on December 8, 1999 by Yeltsin B.N., Kravchuk L.M., and Shishkevich S.S., to revoke all rights to own, manage, store, and dispose of all financial and valuable assets of the sovereign country of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and the sovereign Soviet people from financial and banking officer Viktor Vladimirovich Gerashenko, from all authorized and unauthorized custodians, holders, managers, and illegal owners, according to the executive historical right, the right of the sovereign on the basis of the right of the owner of all world assets of the creator of the new era and on the basis of right of the chief regulator of the world financial system, we confirm that on the basis of the right of the sovereign and of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, on the basis of international law, resolutions of the Military People's Council of USSR, decree of the Presidium of the Military People's Council of the USSR, number 111111, dated October 18, 2013, decree of the Presidium of the Military People's Council of the USSR, number 4444, dated October 29, 2015, decree of the Presidium of Military People's Council of the USSR, GP USSR number 81-6, dated October 7, 2018, on the restoration of the activities of the Treasury of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, the right of ownership, management, disposal, and storage of all valuable and financial assets of the USSR, and the profit received on the basis of these assets, has the State Treasury of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, represented by the International Treasury Monetary One, headed by the Secretary General and Chief Treasurer of the International Treasury Monetary One, His Majesty Alexander Nikolaevich Paramonov. All law enforcement and counter-terrorist country and international organizations, country and international financial and banking control organizations, all officers and employees of the country and international financial and banking systems immediately have to monitor, audit, block, arrest, and confiscate with transfer to the International Treasury Monetary One in order to be credited to the balance sheet of the Treasury of the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics, of all bank and non-bank accounts, all financial and valuable assets, and the profit earned on their basis. With regard to former authorized and unauthorized custodians, holders, managers, illegal owners, and all subjects of law, it is necessary to conduct an investigation and prosecute a criminal punishment to the fullest extent of the law and of the sovereign country of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, subjects and subsubjects of the law of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, and international criminal law. I leave control over the execution of this resolution to the Secretary Department of the International Treasury Monetary One and the Department of International Affairs of the International Treasury Monetary One. All subjects of law in pursuance of this decree should be contacted by email i.t.d.secretariat@monetaryone.org. The International Treasury Monetary One refers its steady purposes of protecting peace and humanity and building a new, creative, and fair financial system based on the gold standard, the purpose of which is to serve humanity and its bright, free, creative, spiritual, moral, material, and sustainable development in harmony with God and nature. Approved, implemented, and executed. Date 25/10/2022. His Majesty Alexander Nikolaevich Paramonov, Secretary General, Chief Treasurer of the International Treasury Monetary One, President and Chief Operating Director of Rife Spiritual Boy RSB Global Corp Incorporated, Director of Fund of Social and Economic Development of Regions Treasury, the creator of RA, Grand Intendant and Great Treasurer, Sovereign Order of St. John Jerusalem, Jodes, Maltese, Order of Hospitallers, UNNO 509-519. Om.